Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another great episode of your favorite podcast, Real Talk Atlanta. We're your favorite hosts, Nika W.
River the Realtor.
I'm Ashley LeRae.
And I'm Taisha Renee.
And we're back.
Yes.
Your favorite hump day hotties. I love that name for us.
Dance segment.
I know.
I've been seeing that in the comments, something hotties.
Yes, they love it.
That. We
the
invented
merch
that.
is coming soon. Like, we have to stop.
Okay.
We need to copyright that because if you heard it here first.
Right.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Don't take it. I've seen it somewhere, though.
Oh my God, I've seen it.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
So, everyone, how y'all doing? How
Blessed
y'all
and highly
feeling?
favored
Good.
Period. Y'all look good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Loving y'all.
As
We
always.
having like a little diversity.
Diversity in the workplace. I love diversity in the workplace.
All right, you guys. So this week, I just figured like you guys are looking good. Life is good. We don't need no piss. No piss at all.
No
I'm not gonna
piss.
speak it. Just
Yeah.
peaks.
Just all
Okay?
peaks.
And we the peaks.
And we are the
Peaks. Okay, so this episode is titled "Strategies That You Need to, as newer agents, you need to use to grow your business and your career as an agent, which is super important."
I'm ready to tap into this.
Okay.
Tap in.
We get a lot of questions though. Like we get a lot of questions in DMs about, tips or advice to new realtors on how they can grow their business and how to set themselves apart from the industry, to gain clients and all of that stuff. And I really want to take it back to you guys. Like when you first started as an agent, like what did you think was the first step into greatness, into you being the agent that you want to be?
I think my first step, I kind of talked about this when we talked about like the benefits of real estate, but I think that whole being intentional. So like coming up with like a schedule that really defined like my everyday task and what it is my clients needed from me. I think once I kind of realized, okay, I need to be doing admin for X amount of hours. I need to be doing, like client searching, doing stuff for the existing clients, filtering out these things. Once I had like an organized set schedule, I think that was like the first segue into me being able to like actively grow my business because I'm using my time correctly. I'm not just twiddling my thumbs, faking like I'm doing something. I'm not really doing nothing impactful. Like once I figured out the things I needed to do to grow it, built out a schedule and really stay consistent with it, I think that's when I started seeing like growth in my business.
That's good.
That's what I should have been doing.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I said.
I got the license. I said, "What the client said."
Right. Where the house is at.
But wait, hold on. Let me add that took me 5 months to get there. It was 5 months of me twiddling my thumbs and taking pictures. It took me a minute.
I'm like, what the client said.
Right.
Yeah.
I think
I
that's
was
super
looking
important.
like-
Having the systems in place so when the
Yeah.
clients come, you don't fumble them. Because
Yeah.
that's one
Yeah,
thing to
that's
get
big.
the client.
Gym number one.
That's
right.
Before you go looking for the clients, ensure that your back end business is ran because you can get the clients and lose them.
Yeah.
Right.
Literally. I think
Literally.
people don't like to focus on the back end system because I remember I was like this too. Like, why I need a system? I ain't got no client.
Right.
And if I
You
get
still
one
need-
client, all my focus
focus
is going in on
on
that
that
client.
client,
So
yeah.
that's the system. My system is that I focus on you. I get 2 clients. Okay, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I focus on you. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I focus on you. Like, when you start doing the business, the word system, it's crazy. Like, I don't need a system. I need a check. Like, I'm not
Right.
worried about that. But please, like,
Start those habits early.
Yeah.
A big thing
man.
for me was contracts, like actually studying
Oh yeah.
contracts and the stuff because it's like, yeah, you could get a client tomorrow, but you're not going to know how to really even handle a transaction through and through. So the biggest thing is the contracts. That's really important. That's what the client's going to ask you about. They're basically signing their life away. So you want to make sure they understand.
Yeah, I will say when I first got my license, I took every class under
Yes.
the sun contract. Any class that was offered and it was free, I'm like, let me go ahead and do it. Like, the required amount of courses you got to take the hours. I had that
Yeah,
done
that's crazy.
Yeah.
I had it done so early. Like I'm way over the
That
hours.
was me,
Because
yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
have
me
anything
too.
else to do. Like
Yeah.
it was full time. Like I didn't have no clients. So like I might as well take a class or two. So yeah, definitely take classes and grow your knowledge again. Because when you get that client and you're showing the houses, but once they find a house that they like what are you gonna do?
What's
Right.
next?
Yeah, whatever you do have like a mentor or a broker and they're not available, you gotta figure it out, sissy.
Yeah, it's
and
your
I want to be
business.
sitting there looking like, Yeah. It's only so many times you can be like, you know what? Let me check on that for you. Like, it's okay to say that once or
What
twice,
should I
but now it's like,
Right.
Okay,
okay,
right. Do you know what
call
you
the person you keep checking on because you don't know anything. Like,
Because just because you're new, you don't have to show that you're new.
Right.
You can be one day in and made it seem like you had your license for 10 years just by educating yourself and staying on top of it.
Yeah. I think that's what I did too when I first got my license. And again, I feel like when you start your real estate business, it looks different for everyone. So do what really fits your schedule and what you think is going to be the most productive for you. Because for me, I was still in college. So in my mind, I was like, on the weekends, I'm just going to do my CE hours. Like with Metro Workers, they do it on Saturdays. So I was like, okay, I'll knock it down. So when I'm done with school, I can fully invest in branding, marketing, and getting the clients. So it depends. The steps look different for someone that is just doing it part-time first and then full-time than someone that is doing it full-time and then part-time. But Absolutely. I do think if you don't know what you're doing, or if you don't know, you're not taking any type of classes, you're not going to be confident in walking someone through that transaction. I remember that feeling of me not feeling confident. So when the clients come, I shy away from them because I'm like, dang, I don't want to do it. I don't know do it. I'm sorry, bye.
Don't let them ask a difficult question. It's like, my mom calling me. Let me call you right now.
One second.
That is crazy.
Because I remember I had a client and we showed her home, and then I'm like, okay, what do I do now?
Girl, ain't nothing worse than that lockbox.
Okay.
And I feel like
take
every
me to
realtor
see
be like
how?
the first showing, they had no idea how to use that thing on Supra.
I didn't even know Super was. I pulled up like,
Open sesame.
I'm looking at the lockbox like, what is this? I called my like mentor at the time. He like, yeah, you don't have Supra? I'm like, you didn't give me Supra. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Wow.
Like,
yeah.
I think that goes back to the education piece though too. I think like understanding the process of being a real estate agent, understanding that when you show a home, you need to know how to open a lockbox. You need to know how to access it, how to book a showing, how to do all these things. And I think we just don't be knowing. And I think because of that, you lose a lot of stuff, and then you look crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Thank God the person who I did the first showing with just had so much lenience and like knew a personal friend of mine, so knew I was like super smart, but I was new because he was like,
It's
that face like
this not gonna work.
She
Like, how
needs
can
some
I
polishing.
help you? Like, it needs some shape.
okay. You're probably looking at you now like, look at her.
Look at her. I'm so proud of her.
Because I was a mess.
That's
I
really
think that's a good
point.
segment into when you have those questions as a new agent seeking that mentorship. You know, Instagram is the key to life. You see those agents on Instagram, reach out. Like, seek a good mentor, whether it's your broker, whether it's another agent in your brokerage, or whether it's just an agent that you look up to on Instagram. Reach out, take that extra step to get that mentorship, because that's what I did. I reached out on Instagram.
Yeah, I feel like before we go into it, like now that we've like kind of seasoned, can we call each other?
I'm calling myself seasoned. Okay.
Yeah,
if you don't agree, I don't know what to tell you. I'm a seasoned agent. Okay.
I'm like, we like chicken. We season.
I'm seasoned, baby. I'm like,
Okay, so
family reunion chicken, like smothered, saturated. Like I'm in there.
So as seasoned agents now, like now looking back, I feel like we've did our like a little trial and errors, and we've seen what works, what doesn't work. Like now you saying, seek mentorship. What are the things that you felt like, oh my God, if I had known this, I would have did this way earlier?
Seeking mentorship.
For sure. I would say having more money saved, especially if you're jumping in full time, baby. Have that money saved, because you think that, like I'm saying, I'm like, where the buyers at? The buyers was not coming.
Come in, yeah.
Them bills was coming up.
The bills was still coming.
You think if you would tell the property manager, hey, look, the buyers are not here. Can we push the bills back?
They don't work like that. So save your money, like, ensure you have at least enough to suffice for 6 months. Granted, that's not always doable. I mean, I made it work without it, but
save the money.
It took me, I think, maybe 6 months to close my first deal after I got my license. So you definitely have to think ahead, plan ahead, and because we don't get paid until we close. We do all this work, but something can happen. You just never know.
And it don't even be your fault sometimes.
Yeah, it don't even be.
Most of the time it never is.
Job, girl.
Yeah, it never is. So I think that's a really good pro tip for anybody new, because I was one of those people, I was ready to just quit my job, bye.
Yeah.
And just like go into real estate full time.
If you give me one check, I was out from the job. Gotta go, gotta see you later. It don't work like that.
Yeah.
I think back to the mentorship thing. If there was one thing that I think I would have redone if I knew, it would have been seek mentorship. I've always been like a self-taught, self-learner. Like I am a self-proclaimed genius. Everybody know this. Like I finished college in 2.5 years. Like I'm a bug for just education. I read up on everything. I just teach myself literally everything I taught myself real estate. There's no person on this earth that could say I mentored her. Like I really taught. No. It doesn't. The limit does not exist. Okay, but I think like while it's prideful and good thing to say, like, you know, I'm self-taught real estate agent. I think I could have avoided a lot of bumps if I would have had the right mentorship. If I could have just aligned myself with somebody who, one, saw my passion for real estate, and two, was like, okay, I can also be of assistance to you. I think it's so important to seek out help, because at the end of the day, you are assisting with the most expensive transaction of some people's lives. You do not want to lose somebody's money, ruin somebody's life, ruin somebody's livelihood. Like, you don't know what's on the line for people in everybody's houses. So ask the questions. Like, don't be too much of a smart Alice. Like, oh, I know this. I seen this on TikTok. No, just
because you probably don't.
Right.
Thought it was.
And now you looking crazy. You done lost people money, and like now you cannot be trusted. And once you lose that trust,
your name is everything.
Or even an agent of this business. Like, once people know that, oh, you can't trust her.
Yeah.
You are smart.
Your name is everything. I think a good thing with mentorship too, not even just like reaching out to people on social media, because of course that's a good way to connect with people, but also put yourself in spaces where you know that those people are going to be.
All right.
Whether that's like if someone's hosting a broker's open or something, try to go, or whatever the event may be. Open house.
Or networking, happy hour.
Get
in the room for sure and make yourself visible. So when they do see you on Instagram, they be like, oh, I remember her. Like, she was so sweet. Like,
And actually approach people. I feel like that it can also be intimidating. Like if you're a new agent, walking up to someone who you may follow online who's a seasoned agent, you know, like us or whoever it is. I'm sure it could probably feel intimidating, but like most agents don't bite. Like, it's okay. We're all here to help.
Some of them do. And
that's why I said most.
Now, let me put the real estate real quick.
But if they do, you know, we adults
plenty of other ones.
You ain't even on
I was going to say that. Don't let that discourage y'all, because I remember the first time I really did kind of like, oh, hi, like, to an agent. Like, she kind of gave me like,
who are you?
Like, girl, like, I got houses and stuff.
Girl, I'm River Bond from Chicago. You would act like you know, even though you probably don't. But I think for a second I was like, oh, I don't want to immerse myself in this real estate thing. Like, I don't want to do that. And it's like, if you do have one bad run-in with an agent, like, don't let that deter you from like everybody else. Like, I've met so many great people in this business who are super helpful. Literally, shout out to Tiffany Hawes, because they were just on the phone. I was like, get off the phone with Tiffany. Can you pass me the phone? I got a question too. And she's like, answer the questions quickly. So it's aligning yourself with the right people who really are gonna, take that on as well.
Yeah, I feel like real estate is all about alignment. One of the things that I feel like I should have done better is severe a lot of relationships that I had, because now you looking back like, oh my God, like all these people.
Man,
no,
she couldn't.
No. All I'm saying, like all the people like in high school is just like now we're the same age. They're getting married. They're buying houses. I'm like, dang.
She like, dang, they shopping with me.
Won't be calling Nika W. If you went to high school with Nika and y'all had a falling out,
I love y'all.
She writing notes in the year, but like, they ain't buying a house for me.
You'll never see me again. Have a good life.
She got a whole burn book.
Y'all know Nika is such a like. Nika is like a real Leo. She be like, no, it's a wrap, and she ain't gonna say too much. She don't do too much, but you gonna feel it when Nika walk out that door.
Oh my God! So I feel like having those relationships with, because I feel like watching other people, like other agents that are really, really successful, is because they know the people that makes money, and they know like people that are going to spend their money, and business from a business point, side of you, like you're want to associate yourself. It's gonna be way easier for you to sell and buy and all that stuff and gain the clients if you have the right relationships in your life.
It's definitely a relationship based business. This one for sure. Like, you can get clients off of social media, yada yada, but it's heavily based on your relationships and who you know.
But don't force the relationship.
Yeah, don't force it. That's what I'm saying.
Like, oh, just do it because you want to sell house, but girl, they might not even choose you. Like, be genuine. Like, if you don't want to hang with
relationships, though,
don't hang with them.
Yeah, definitely genuine relationships, not like just be friends or be fake with somebody just to buy houses.
People know.
Yeah,
and I think you gotta have that relationship with the person you choose to work with. Like me, I'm a feels girl. Like even with my clients, like sometimes I'll be feeling like, okay, we're not compatible. I'm gonna still do a great job for you, but like personality wise, you and I are not in lockstep. But me and but I would say maybe 95% of my clients, like we just instantly have that good feeling. I will say the few clients that I have been like, I send them on out the door. Hey, I have a great agent that I think you would be much better suited for. Our money ain't good money. Like that's just really how I feel, and you not about to take me down and through there.
Right. It ain't even worth it.
Let's say 101. What? Ain't money. All money ain't good money.
For sure.
So make sure you recognize that as an agent, as a newer agent coming into business. Don't be desperate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Don't be desperate to just work with anybody.
Yeah. There's a difference between like being eager and being desperate too.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I think a big piggyback off of being like eager versus desperate is like with the clients that you entertain. I think early on, especially like new realtors, we got all the time in the world. Versus now, it's like, don't play with me.
Okay.
Right.
I think early on I had so many people like, I want to buy a house, and as soon as somebody says that, it's like, oh,
I get
you can book
butterflies.
I'm sitting, but I'm just like saying to you consults, I'm doing this, and it's like the younger version of me, new realtor River, is like not seeing all the signs that are very apparent that you are not
All
buying
the
a
red
house.
flags.
All the red flags.
Knew me like, no, stop talking to me. So I think when you are a newer agent, I think you have to be very careful about vetting the clientele. Do you have 2
That's
years
important.
of taxes? Oh, I ain't even filed yet. No. Oh, I was taking off work for 10 months in between. No. Oh, well, I got $28. No.
$28.
Please
Or forging their pay stubs.
okay, or sending you fake stuff, and you like, well, I think it's no, it's not. Like, it's okay. Like, all good money is not good money. All good clients are not. All clients are not good clients. And I think it's a hard pill to swallow when it's early on because you want that client so bad.
So bad.
But don't let those unqualified clients send y'all through that ringer. And
Okay,
then
they will.
you've wasted your time, your resources, your gas to go all the way to John's Creek.
Okay.
And that man don't even got a job.
Do not go outside without a pre-approval. You should know that. But
Yeah.
just in case you don't,
Now you
an
know.
agent.
Y'all know I
Now you
be
know.
doing
And
that
I got
sometimes,
2
man.
points.
no, go without a pre-approval.
I know
Are you
that's
okay?
dead wrong.
Huh?
It's dead wrong.
I'm sorry.
It depends
What?
on the client.
No,
though.
it don't.
Oh, no. That's
But
why
I'm
y'all
saying
on that
that
side.
clients that came back to me like, I know what you looking like.
Yeah,
I will
that's
go
a little
out.
different.
I feel like that's how it be for me. Like, it got to be a real specific situation.
Like, I
but
know
don't,
what you got going on.
Early on, y'all, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Please don't.
That is not in my ministry. I ain't listen to nothing y'all.
Please
I'm
don't.
not preaching
Then I
that
got
one.
2 points to make too, because I think you also have to vet your clients, of course, but you also need to vet your partners. There are a lot of relationships I built with like different lenders that really didn't really align with my business either. And of course, that's kind of trial and error. You won't really know until you work with them, but also vet the partners that you're working
Okay,
with.
because it's okay not to work with them.
Yeah, and we're talking inspectors, attorneys, lenders, everybody.
Anybody.
Yeah.
Anybody.
Brokerages.
Associated
Yeah.
with your
Hey.
brokerages. Leave the brokerage.
The door is that way. Okay.
And you are not a tree.
The
You
brokerage
can
does
move.
not make or break your business. You make or break your business. Like,
Yeah.
let it go.
Yeah. And my last point that I wanted to make also as a new agent, because let's be real, there's a million agents, especially in
Literally.
Atlanta, really everywhere. There's
Yeah.
a ton of agents. Some
I'll
people
say it
may
again,
say it's
especially
over.
in Atlanta.
Yeah, for real, especially in Atlanta. And I feel like a lot of people probably think it's oversaturated, which it may be. But when you're a new agent, I would definitely say just don't go out and like do what you see other agents doing as far as marketing. Like you really have to brand yourself, make yourself stand out.
Yeah.
Set yourself
Self
apart
apart.
from everyone else. I think that's super important to be original, be genuine, because people, they can see that, they can feel that, and that's
Right,
what's
Be
going to make them.
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Be yourself.
that's what'll
Don't
make
try to
people
be
want to work with
Taisha
you.
Because y'all not about to ruffle a feather.
Because we
New
gonna see
agents,
it.
I've been seeing y'all literally copy and paste.
Paste bio.
This one, it's this lady right here. I done seen
captions,
her
websites.
content,
Right, website.
Girl.
copied and pasted.
I
Thrown
put that
back
logo.
on the internet. And it's like,
Put
baby,
that
we
logo.
know this is an Ashley Ray original. It's okay. Yes, she has great content, but so can you. Like, I
Right.
would never try to emulate this lady's content because I can't make a TikTok to save my life. But what I do well is I run my mouth, and y'all see me talking each and every week on that Instagram. Like, find the thing that makes you
That
you.
makes you
Yeah.
Because copying Ashley content is not going to help do nothing but put her content out there more. We know where it came from.
Right.
We can backlog your content and clearly tell
we find out.
this ain't
Yeah.
That's my caption. I
Them
wrote that.
captions,
It took
too.
me a long time to get
you. No,
that.
seriously.
Yeah, we do a lot of work on the
I know
back
they say
end.
imitation is the highest form of flattery, but
But
hey.
dang.
Yeah.
But hey, tweak it a little bit.
Yeah, make
Yeah.
it a little teriyaki
They
on
don't
it
change
or something.
nothing.
Before I
Not
report
even
it.
the
Okay,
signature
they
under
need
the
River
caption.
Bonds, Berkshire
The
Hathaway,
same
like,
emojis.
dang.
Like,
Not that. And even if we be seeing fake pages, Taisha, you
Yeah.
got fake pages.
Oh, yeah.
That's different though.
That's different. Yeah.
But
That's
still,
just-
everybody.
yeah,
Yeah.
be aware. And then the last point that I wanted to talk about a little bit more is branding and marketing, which we already segued into that. Is just like, what does that look like for you? And consistency.
That's
Oh my
important.
God. I feel like as a new agent, it's kind of hard being consistent without seeing the fruit of your labor. But you have to be consistent. Like, if one of y'all not posting for like 2 or 3 days, I'm like, what's up? Like,
Where y'all at?
You ain't
Where
contact
y'all
me 'cause I
at?
ain't post
Yeah, I
all
didn't
that
post
shit.
last week.
Did you text me?
I was in Paris posting.
She sure
I was about to. Yeah, you were. Like,
and I think you got to I think that goes back to schedule and organization. Though. Just like my business has a schedule, my social media does as well. If y'all not going to get nothing from me, y'all know y'all going to get a picture of me, a clip from the podcast,
every Monday,
and a house.
Yeah.
If I don't do nothing else that week, you gonna at least get those 3 things. So it's like at least come up with some type of consistent cadence, because I hear a lot of people complain like, "Oh, I'm not getting the traction I want." We don't see you.
Yeah,
we haven't seen
Girl, I
you.
hate social media. You might get it from me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
And if you don't need it for your
Your
business, but I'm
Facebook.
talking about for the people who are like, I'm using social media as my bread and butter.
Yeah.
Well,
You gotta
your
be
bread is not butter.
Yeah, as a new
At
agent, you
all.
should probably post every day.
every day.
Like,
times
every day.
a day.
There's too
Yeah,
much things
like-
that you houses, educational content, lifestyle, whatever it is, every day.
Right. And a lot of people do reach out to me and say, oh my God, like, where do I get videos or where do I get the houses? Like, a lot of people don't know what to post on social media to get them the business, or even like they just go to another realtor page and say, okay, I'm just going to do what they do.
Yeah, it happens all the time. And you don't have to post like house tours to get clients or like there's a ton of stuff you can do. People really like the education. Of course, people like to see pretty houses, but people want to be educated. So I think that's an important thing to kind of figure out how you can have people learn from you, because that's what's going to make them come to you, ask questions, all that stuff. Y'all ever saw that that meme of the guy digging a hole underground and he got tired and stopped and he was really
like a little
right
bit.
there?
Yeah,
that's what I thought of when you said that. So
the branding and marketing.
Yeah, keep in mind
that
that not all branding marketing is free. Yes, social media is free, but keep in mind that sometimes you have to invest. Like, you got to pay to play. So invest in quality marketing, invest in, quality content, so it's not giving
basic.
Yeah.
Because it goes back to you saving money for you to able to do that in that position.
So you can put it, put into what you need to get that client.
Money don't make no money.
Okay.
Scared money don't get no money.
But you got to start somewhere. I look back at my old content, I'm like, ugh.
I know, shaky.
I archive mine. It's like, ew.
Girl, what was I doing?
No, I gotta keep it up there for the girl.
No, but the growth is substantial.
Because my videos were so shaky, y'all. I was like, oh my God, this is so embarrassing. But thinking,
Girl, I had a little tits up doing a little dance.
oh my God.
But no, like that was the like we going into year
trendy
3.
at
Like
the time.
that was the trend at the time.
I'm like, girl, why did you get up there on people's internet? Dude?
That was on Beyonce's internet.
On
No.
Beyonce's internet. So yeah, I think that was pretty good as far as like the advice. I think this was just kind of our TED talk about like
It did feel like a
like
TED
definitely a TED talk about giving you guys refreshing your memory, like for those who are just watching us or tuning in, into Real Talk Atlanta, on how to really put yourself out there. Like, again, it's all about the action. Put yourself out there, do the work,
Be intentional.
and then
Study your
strategize,
contracts, know your information. Yeah, ask questions, seek mentorship.
Yeah.
All the things, and brand yourself
Yeah.
as yourself. Not
As
somebody else.
yourself, because you're the product.
Yeah, you're the prize.
You are the brand. You're the face of your brand.
Because you can look happy and all bubbly on social media, and when we get to start working with you, you're mean.
Well, this girl
And
dry.
something-
This girl's dry. No
This girl's
personality.
No, I hate that.
Something I want to say too really quickly is that branding, social media isn't the only type of branding, because there are people who aren't good at social media who are doing the work on the back end. Like, just because you're not posting doesn't mean that you're not working. So even if you don't want to do social media,
Wait, and that's to the girls that be trying to clock the business that we do. Even though we're not posting, we're working.
yeah,
for
like maybe
sure.
do mailers. I don't know, email, whatever
Email
you want to do.
marketing,
Emails. There's a ton of stuff you can do that
door
doesn't involve that.
knocking, all of
Yeah.
that.
all that
But
stuff.
y'all already know that.
Yeah, well, they should. So.
Yeah. All
Awesome.
right, you guys. I love that. I love that. Now we're going to segue into our favorite part or segment of the day with our
Real
survey.
Question of the day.
Yes.
Ashley
Give it
Lorraine.
to us.
All right, y'all.
Give it to us.
So I'm gonna give it to y'all. So today, well, if you haven't tuned in before, we have this segment on the show called the Question of the Day, where we take questions from you all, our audience, and you can send us your questions on Instagram. So be sure to follow us at Real Talk Atlanta, or you can shoot us an email if you'd like. We're gonna see it at realtalkatlpod@gmail.com. All right, so for today's question, someone wanted to know what is one thing that we're looking to accomplish before the summer's over.
Professional or personal or anything?
I'm assuming professional, but if y'all want to throw something personal in there, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I want to just be fun to live. I just want to
Okay,
personal.
I was gonna
just
say
have
something personal,
things
too.
I want to go. I want to go to Chateau Elan with the
gonna say
girls.
that.
We've been planning that for so long. Like that's
Should I do
really
that for my
on
birthday?
my
Step in and
checklist.
plan something.
Yes, I
I
was
want to
gonna
do
say
something.
that.
If I don't do it, it doesn't get done.
Well, let's just do it. Like,
Let's just
I
keep
got
doing
it.
it
Miami.
personal.
I was gonna
No.
say Chateau Elan, but we can do Miami too, though.
We need a Miami break. Let's put in the fall.
I love Miami.
I just came
Or
back.
Texas. Let's go to Houston.
Oh, Houston, honey.
Because she be having a ball.
Y'all wear me out. Okay. We hit our summer professional goals. We'll do it.
Oh, I like that. I like
By the
that.
end of when?
though. I need some
'cause
motivation.
Summer ends in September. Like, I'm trying to do something.
Summer ends when?
in September.
Oh, no.
So that's why I'm like,
I was
what's
thinking like August.
That's fall for me.
that's what I'm saying. We
Yeah.
can do
Fall for
August.
sure.
Okay.
I was
Okay,
gonna
what y'all
say
looking
Chateau
for?
We can think
Elan.
about it. We
Okay,
can
we
think
both
about
looking
it.
forward to Chateau.
Yeah, that's what we
Yeah.
want to do.
Y'all got
Okay.
some to get us in there. Let us know.
Yeah. Y'all want to give us
got a
some
plug.
free tickets to Chateau Elan or something?
Yeah, is it tickets again? Yeah, give
We
me-
don't know.
Yeah, you buy tickets. I found a new place too. I wish I could remember the name, but it's in like Somerville, Georgia, and it literally looks like it's like a 2
Cabin?
hours away. Not even
Okay,
a
I
cabin.
can
It
do
literally looks like an exotic like place, like a destination. It's only 2 hours away.
Are you sure?
They're like luxury
A
tents.
resort?
Oh.
No, you don't hear me. Luxury.
I heard you 10, girl.
No, but it don't look like. I'm telling y'all, it literally looked like an exotic place. Like
Look at
you would
me.
thought you was
It
back in
probably
Europe.
a 2-hour flight, not a 2-hour drive.
No, it's a drive. I swear.
So it's outside.
No, it's like a house. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm telling
Yeah,
y'all,
please
it's
stop
nice.
explaining.
Bubble house.
Like Jamaica, those.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
No. The Sandals
gonna
Resort.
try.
You know they be
Yeah,
on
like,
the
I'm
Okay,
telling
send
you,
it
it
to
was
me
so
and then I'll
nice.
vet
We'll
it.
figure it out.
I'll
We'll
figure
figure
it
it
out.
That's what I want
sound
to
like
do.
a scam.
But that's more like a vacation, not like with y'all.
I know you the
Bring
realtor,
your
baby.
man.
do
Look,
know
she's
you're
also
not
bring your
invited.
man.
Okay, I think my before the summer, I got two. One, I really want to get consistent in the gym.
Yeah.
Like,
Come in
being-
with us.
You were consistent for a while.
I
What
was.
happened?
Yeah, what happened?
Life happened. It's okay.
She went to Paris.
I just want to get consistent in the gym, y'all. Like it's so hard to get there, stay there, and then
Yeah.
wake up and go again. Like so,
But
I want to
your
get
body really
consistent.
good. So
26 is like catching up to me, real. You know when they say like that metabolism going.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Yeah.
that's
It
me.
drops. So consistency in the gym, and then my other thing, yeah, I just want to do some traveling, but like relaxed traveling, like
Yeah.
not with you ladies because y'all don't know how to act. So
That's
just like
crazy.
some
Outside,
relaxed,
outside.
chill.
just give me the vibes ahead of time so I can plan accordingly.
Yeah, we'll act accordingly.
I'm with you with
Because
that.
I can be classy, bougie, rich.
That's so true.
Look at my
though.
face; they be really giving ratchet all the time.
Same with you. I need to get in the gym immediately, like yesterday. So I'm
So
gonna
let's
be
go.
working. Yeah.
How many days out of the week do you want to get in the gym?
4 times a day. 4 times a week. I'm sorry.
I'm like a large.
I'm gonna say, David, we trying to be like a muscle.
Okay, so by the end of the summer, I want to lose like 10 pounds.
Girl, if you
can
look
do that.
you're gonna look sick.
No, I'm
easy.
gonna look good. I promise.
Do that. Do what I do.
I get all my weight right here and
I'm like
right
that
here.
too.
Your head?
Yes, my head is. I know
do you
y'all
do
see my
that?
head big.
You need to do what I do. Have you seen the 3-12-30 method on
Yes,
TikTok?
like
I do that
fasting?
every day. No.
Oh.
The treadmill.
On the
On the treadmill. I said that. I
If
said that. I
you
said
or
that.
someone you know is a personal trainer or like a
sign up for
dietary
Burn
coach,
Boot
please
Camp,
just
y'all.
help us out. We need gym goals. We have
Yes.
trip goals.
Yeah.
We just trying to be our best selves. I think
tryna
that's
look
We're
the-
living our best
Yeah.
life this summer. That's
Yeah.
and I
the
think
result.
that's the overall thing. But
Period.
please reach out to us with some training.
And another professional goal, I want to get my license in Houston, Texas.
Come on.
In Texas.
In Texas.
What's Texas?
I love it. I love the real estate there, y'all.
Yeah, the homes are
I-
beautiful.
And then
Beautiful
for the
houses.
price, I'm like,
Yeah. Them
I
houses
want
cheap.
no parts in that.
really? But you already Chicago. You repping Chicago.
Almost don't want no parts in that.
But that's a dream of mine, just knowing. Because I've had people, like, especially lenders, like, that have
Yeah.
reached out to me, that have clients in Texas. And I'm like, dang, I wish I was, licensed there.
Better
So
get to
sister, we
studying.
claim that for you.
Yeah.
It's power in the
Yeah.
tongue. So
Yes.
Nika's
I want to.
licensed in Texas. If you're watching this and you're in Texas, please reach out to her.
Please reach out to me.
Speaking it into
I'm
existence.
already accepting new clients.
With what brokerage?
Child, on that note,
Just come.
and on
It's
that
coming.
note.
It's coming. I love that.
But yeah, so this is the end to a great episode for you guys. Thank you again for the support. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And make sure you tune
everything.
And see you guys
Until
next
next week.
Wednesday.
Yep. See y'all Wednesday.
See y'all next Wednesday.
Bye.